Okay, this is chapter 3, lesson 2. It says estimate differences. By the way, differences means to do what? Add or subtract? Subtract. It means to subtract. Okay, to subtract. When you see the word differences, that means to subtract. When it tells you to estimate, what do I have to do first? Round. Okay. When you did the homework this week, they asked you to round or to estimate. You have to do that first before you add or subtract. In this case, we're going to subtract first. Look at the example. Number 1. It says China has more than 3,728 miles of high-speed train tracks. Japan has more than 1,518 miles of high-speed train tracks. Okay. About how many more miles of high-speed train tracks does China have? It says round each number, okay, and 3,728 minus 1,518. So look what they did first. Okay, it says round to the nearest hundreds. Here's the hundreds place. Is this the hundreds right here?
No.
No, it's not. So here's the hundreds. Okay, here's what number's in the hundreds place? 7. You're looking them to the right. What does the 2 say? So the 7 stays the same and replace the other numbers with zeros. Okay. On 1,518, what numbers in the hundreds place? 5. Okay. Am I working with a 1 yet? No. So here's the hundreds. Looking over to the right. What does the 1 say? The 5 stays the same and replace the 1 and the 8 with zeros. So then I add, so then I subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0. 7 minus 5. What? 2. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. So when you round to the nearest hundreds, there are about how many? How many more miles of high-speed tracks in China? Now I have to round to the nearest tens. Okay, to the nearest tens. What number is in the tens place? 2. Am I working with the 3 and the 7? No. So you see how they wrote those down first? Then I look at the number to the right. What does the 8 say? Add a 1. So what's 1 plus 2? 3. And replace the 8 with 0. Okay. So this is a 3. Replace the 8 with 0. So then on 1,518, what number's in the tens place?
1.
What? Am I working with the 1 and the 5 yet? No, that's why they wrote them down there. Looking over to the right, what does the 8 say? So with 1 plus 1? 2. And then I subtract. So this was 7, this was 5, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, 7 minus 5 is 2, and 3 minus 1 is 2. However, when I round to the nearest tens, okay, do I start on this side or on the right side? On the right side. So 0 minus 0 is? 3 minus 2 is? 7 minus 5?
2.
And 3 minus 1? 2. Okay, so to run to the nearest 10, there are about how many more miles of high-speed tracks in China? 2,210. So before I subtracted, what do I have to do first? Round. Let's look at the other example. It says example number 2. A museum has 237 works of art on its first floor. The second floor has 349 works of art. About how many? There's that key word. That key word. About how many right there? About how many more works of art are found on the second floor? I have to round first. So I need to round 349 and 237 to the nearest what? The 3 and the 2 are in what place? Hundreds, so to the nearest hundreds place. So round to the nearest hundreds, here's a hundreds place. Looking to the right, what does the 4 say to do to the 3? Stays the same, which you have right here. Okay. And replace each two numbers with 0, so I have 300. Okay. And then 237, the 2 is in the hundredth place. Looking to the right, what does the 3 say? What does the 3 say? Stays the same. So the 2 stays the same and replace each two numbers with zeros. And that's what they have right here. And I have to subtract. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. What's 3 minus 2? 1. Okay. So about how many more works of art are in the second floor? 100. About 100. So number 1, it says estimate 488 minus 351. Round each number to what again?
10.
To the 10th place. Okay. 488. What number's in the 10th place? 8, the one right in the middle. Okay, am I working with a 4 yet? No, I need to write that one down first. And then looking to the right, what does the 8 say? Add a 1, so what's 1 plus 8? 9, I put the 9 in the middle. And then, and what do I do to the other 8? Replace it with zeros, like that. Now round 351 to the nearest hundreds. What number's in the hundreds place? Good. What number's in the tens place? I mean, 5. Am I working with a 3 yet? No, so I put the 3 down first. Looking to the right, what does the 1 say to do to the 5? What does the 1 say? Stay the same. Okay, we replace the 1 with? So then it says to subtract, so what's 0 minus 0? 9 minus 5? And 4 minus 3? 1. So it says round each number to the greatest place value. So each number has 3 digits. What number am I going to round up to? What place value am I going to round up to?
100.
Or what place? Hundreds. So 542, what number is in the hundreds place? 5. Looking over to the right, what does the 4 say?
Stays the same.
So the 5 stays the same, and replace the 4 and the 2 with?
0.
That's what you should have first. Then round 225 to the nearest hundreds. The 2 on the far left is on the 10th hundreds place. Looking number to the right, what does the 2 say?
Stays the same.
So the 2 stays the same, and replace the 2 and the 5 with?
0.
So now I can subtract, so it's 500 minus 200. Do I start on this side?
No.
No, start to the farthest right. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 5 minus 2 is?
3.
Bien, partida, pues,